have a question for you. What would it mean for you to grow your choir this season? Would that mean that you're finally able to present that piece of music? Perhaps it means that you'd have more forces in your soprano section. You'd have a stronger bass section. All the while we're reaching more people for Jesus through the music in our choir, and we're teaching those folks about the importance of worship. My name is Chris Owenby, and I'm the founder and owner of the Resourceful Church Musician. And today I'm going to tell you a quick strategy that's going to get you almost immediate results. It's something I do every season, and there's a perfect season coming up for it here in just a couple of weeks. Lent is a fantastic time to run the choir trial periods. I'm going to tell you all about that in a minute. But I'll tell you a bit about my story. I perhaps was like you. I've served a lot of churches, and typically smaller to medium-sized choirs. And for years and years, I did the same old thing. I expected growth with the occasional announcement in worship. I expected growth by, just putting that blurb in the newsletter or bulletin from time to time. And year after year, I was met with the same results. No results. You can't expect different results by doing the same thing over and over. And so it was all of these frustrations that led me to the strategy, the choir trial period. Now, it's a strategy that works. So think about that. Again, going back to that vision, what would that mean for you this season to add more choir members? Well, as I said, there's a prime opportunity to do just that, my friend, coming up in a couple of weeks here with Ash Wednesday and the kickoff of the Lenten season through Easter, the choir trial period. So basically what it is it's a short duration, an opportunity for folks to sign up for the choir without the long-term commitment. Because, see, we've got to do a good job of overcoming the single biggest objection that folks have to joining the choir, and that is, you probably thought of it, I don't have time to sing. It's no surprise among choir directors that there is sort of a decline in membership across the board, especially as it pertains to younger singers. But I'm telling you, the choir trial period is going to allow you to bring in some new singers and a lot of younger singers, because it's sort of a low barrier to entry strategy. And now I've seen this strategy increase choir numbers by 30% in any season. I've had choirs that do it. I know of other choir directors who have done the same thing. And Lent is your prime opportunity. So let's talk about it for just a second. The choir trial period, what is it? And why is it important? Well, we talked about why it's important because it helps overcome that single biggest objection to joining the choir. I don't have time to sing. I'm busy, fill in the blank. This is why I'm busy. I'm busy because I have kids. I'm busy because there are activities that I have to attend, or I'm in leadership capacities in this ways, or I'm already serving in various ways at the church or parish. So there's a plethora of reasons why folks might choose not to sign up for the choir. But what I love about the choir trial period is its low barrier to entry. So think about businesses, Google, software companies, other companies that sort of have these 15 to 30 day trial periods. You're signing up to try out a product or try out a service for a set period of time. There's a start date, there's an end date. And within that period, you decide if the choir's right for you. Now, here's where it's a little different for us in the church. As we're marketing for our church choirs, the one benefit we have going for us is that we are able to tackle two issues inside the choir trial period. The first one is, I don't have time, overcoming that objection. Folks get in there and they've got a start date and end date, and they are sort of trying out, but at the same time, they're singing because there is a goal in mind. Now, here's how I set up my choir trial periods. So, I'm already doing the advertisement. We're in the thick of it right now, gearing up towards our Ash Wednesday service, and that's the kickoff, the choir trial period. Now, one of the things I'm talking about with folks as they're coming forward and they're interested in learning more about that and participating in it is that even if this is an opportunity, like you view this as an opportunity to just try out the choir, the cool thing is you're still able to participate and sing and be a part of that. If it's something you've always wanted to do, or if it's something that you used to do in the past, but you just haven't had the time in your schedule for whatever reason. A singer, I taught with one the other day, she used to sing in college and she hasn't sung in years because she had kids, she just got busy. I said the choir trial period is right for you. And I'm running that starting on Ash Wednesday. We kick off. So at our church, we have a 7 o'clock worship service. And so after that worship service, what I'm doing is I'm kicking off the first choir trial period rehearsal, if you will. And so that leads immediately into our first rehearsal, and the goal is about 6 to 7 rehearsals. You know, Lent is 40 days leading up to Easter, with the goal in mind that we are singing all through Holy Week. So Maundy, Thursday, Good Friday, and Easter Sunday. Of course, you could vary that, whatever works for you in your church or parish, or your people in your choir. Perhaps you're just singing Good Friday or Easter. Perhaps it's just Easter Sunday. Whatever works for you. It doesn't really matter as far as the goal, but the overarching idea is that you're giving folks a start date, an end date. They see the light at the end of the tunnel. They know it's a short commitment. It gives those who have always wanted to sing in the church choir an opportunity to do so without the every single Wednesday or Thursday rehearsal commitment and every single Sunday or Saturday worship commitment, right? So it's a low barrier to entry. I love it. It works. It works. So we're in the thick of it right now. So just again, paint that picture for you. What would that mean for you to have more choir members this season? The choir trial period will get you there. Now here's the important thing about the trial period. You have to remember that it's being consistent. It's articulating the vision of what that trial period is in an effective way to your people. And you might get a couple of results with a trial period if you go ahead and implement it, but you're gonna miss out on something if you don't have a clear vision and you don't articulate that vision to your people, to your leaders. Then there's an issue. And I'm gonna tell you about that in tomorrow's video. So I want you to get ready, get excited about that. So a little bit of homework for you tonight. Just dream. What could the choir trial period do for you in this season? Perhaps it's something you wanna run this season. You're ready to add new members. You're ready to get the ball rolling. You're ready to get that momentum and get those new sopranos, get those new basses or altos. And you're ready to finally be able to present that piece this Easter Sunday or whatever the trial period looks like for you. And I'm excited to tell you how to maximize your results, to lay the groundwork in tomorrow's video. I'll see you soon, friend. Keep it up.